You're watching Sports Beat.
He's a hip-hop legend. He's a pop culture icon. He's an acclaimed actor. You've done it all. And now he's a sports owner. Ice Cube, we are honored to have you in the Sports Beat studio. Thanks so much. Welcome to Salt Lake City.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for having me. You know, Salt Lake has always supported me throughout my whole career, so it's cool to be back here with this kind of event.
So tell us about the Big Three. For those that aren't familiar, what is the Big Three and how did it come about?
It's professional 3-on-3 basketball. You know, played on a half court with former NBA and players, international stars from around the world. So it's something that we grew up all playing. You know, I know me in my life, I played more 3-on-3 than 5-on-5, and it's just never been elevated to the professional level. So me and my partner, Jeff Quantnitz, in 2016, we started to brainstorm, you know, through arguments and fights over rules and structure. You know, we've come up with the Big Three. This is our third year, and we're happy to be Salt Lake City.
To get this league to have some credibility, you had to land some big names, right? How are you able to do that?
Guys want to hoop. You know, it's simple. Guys, they play everywhere. We just don't get a chance to see them. They're in these, you know, rec centers. They're doing pickup games with each other, but not a league where we can see former players go at it and still have the passion that they had when they played in the NBA.
How difficult is it to launch something like this, and what are some of the obstacles you had to face?
It's pretty hard, you know, just getting people to buy in, you know, landing the major contracts that we needed for our sponsors, broadcasting partner. You know, these things were tough. But we, you know, we're excited that we're here. You know, we were able to meet all the challenges that has come up against the league, and you know, I think we're passing them with flying colors, and so the fun outweighs the hardness, you know, for sure.
Absolutely. Big names, you're on TV, that'll get it launched. So you're a basketball fan, I know you're a Lakers fan, so I've got to ask you about your Lakers this offseason. Are you happy with what they did?
I'm happy. You know, the big grab was getting Anthony Davis. You know, Kawhi would have been, you know, some sugar on top, but it didn't happen. So we're fine. I'm fine with the team that we have. I think we're going to be able to compete. You know, we're not really worried about the Clippers because the Jazz look like they added some pieces too. So Western Conference is going to be tough.
LA is not becoming a Clipper town. You have to worry about that?
Never. We're trying to get rid of the Clippers, trying to sell them back to Seattle or something. Somebody need a team, you know, go and take the Clippers.
You have to go tell Steve Ballmer that. The Jazz, I mean, did you like their offseason too? You mentioned that.
Man, yeah, you know, getting Conley is big. He can go, you know, him and Spider-Man is going to be a crazy tandem. Gobert is, you know, the man. And you guys have added some pieces to that. So I expect you guys to go deep. You know, maybe Western Conference Finals, you never know.
Yeah, and when you followed the Jazz for a while because of the Laker rivalry over the years and just Stockton and Malone. What are some of your memories of the Jazz? There were obviously some times where they broke your heart, but there was times where you got the best of them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's just seeing them play, knowing that it was always going to be a tough match. You know, hating to play in Salt Lake because we knew the fans was going to bring it. You know, being swept out of the playoffs. You know, that was, you know, our biggest memory of the Jazz when Kobe shot the air balls. But it's been just a great franchise to watch. It's always solid. And now, you know, it seems like you guys are going to, you know, make a run.
People here hope so, and Kobe made up for that later on.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, people here are also excited about the Raiders. I know you're a Raiders fan.
Yeah, big time.
Now that it's in Vegas, close to here, there's a lot of Raiders fans here in Utah.
Yeah.
What do you think about the move?
You know, I think it's unfortunate for Oakland, but it had to happen. You know, the Raiders have been trying to get Oakland to build them a stadium as long as I've been watching football. So, you know, the time is now for them to make a move. And happy for Vegas, sad for Oakland, but I'm still, you know, when you're the president of the Raider Nation, you got to go wherever they go.
Do you believe in John Gruden?
We'll see. You know, he still has to prove himself. You know, he left the league for a long time as a coach, and he's coming back. And he hasn't really had a chance to put his own team together. This year, he's actually doing that. So we'll see what he got. You know, I'm I'm just observing.
Wait and see.
Wait and see.
You've had an unbelievable career. I grew up in western Wyoming, and I listened to NWA.
Yeah.
It's a Good Day. I watched the movie Boys in the Hood's a classic. Friday's a classic. It goes on and on. Did you have any idea when you got all this started, when you were young, that you could have this kind of an impact on the world?
Not at all. You know, we were just trying to be creative, just trying to do things that would get us respect in the industry. And, you know, it just goes to show when you're really genuine with what you're doing and you really have a passion for it, and, you know, it could lead you to some great places. So that's really what I equated to, is just passion for being creative and doing something cool that people can get into.
It's so much fun.
Oh, man,
Thanks so much. It's been an honor.
Oh, yeah,
Appreciate it.
cool.
Enjoy your time in Salt Lake City.
I will do.